Morning. Morning. Wow, this looks so official. Everybody's got their own desk, their own iPad. Nice, nice. All right, well, first of all, I'd just like to express my condolences and sadness on the passing of Don. That was shocking. And, I've had an opportunity to work with him many, many times. Very professional, very passionate. It's just had a lot of respect for the way he did his job. And so our condolences on behalf of the organization to Banks' family, and we'll miss him. We'll miss him. On the Brady contract, it's always good to come to an agreement with a player, any player. So, that's a good thing. And I'm not going to talk about the contract, so we'll move on from that and focus on what we're here for, which is a great opportunity to work against the Lions. Very appreciative of this opportunity, from Matt and staff and the organization. It's a good opportunity for our football team, our coaches, our players, our organization. As a road trip to just fine-tune things on a lot of different levels and compete against a team obviously we weren't very competitive against last year. A little bit later than this, but still pretty early in the season. So we'll see. We'll see where we are now. But Matt and his staff have been very welcoming and accommodating for everything that we need. It's great personally for me to, even though I was never part of this particular facility, just to look back at some of the pictures here in the facility. Charlie Sanders, who I coached, Lem Barney, Mr. Ford, many other great players, great people in this organization. Has a long history, and so really appreciate the opportunity to be here and for our football team to improve over the next few days. That's what we're here for, is to just continue to get better and to work towards the start of the season and the opening game. So sure we'll accomplish a lot out there today. Sure we'll make a lot of mistakes that we'll need to correct, both on the coaching and the playing end, but that's what we're here for. Like I said, I hope we can be competitive, more so than the last time. So fire away. Okay, that's it.
Bill, I got one for you, Bill. In your two steps, both at Cleveland and here, what did you find to be the most difficult part of getting your program up and running, and what was
Cleveland and here?
When you got behind it?
What do you mean, Cleveland and where?
In New England, as a head coach, I'm saying. Those are two different steps as a head coach.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, all that's in the past. I don't really care too much about that right now. I'm just trying to do a good job with our team this year, get them ready to go. We're into our second week now of training camp, and this is another step in the phase of our preparation, as I said, for the opener and for the regular season. So really just focused on what I can do to help our team, and there's certainly a lot of things that we can do better, that I can do better, that our staff can do better. So we're going to do the best we can at those. That's really where I'm at right now.
On your way here, you guys stopped at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. How would you describe that experience for the team?
It was. I actually spent a couple days there because I went over Saturday night for Ty's induction, and as always, the Hall of Fame was awesome, from David Baker all the way down to all the people we interacted with, which I want to say was practically everybody there. The research people, their archives, the people that showed us around and answered questions, and it was a great experience. I got to, because I was there a little bit longer, got to see a lot of things maybe that I wouldn't have seen otherwise. Certainly, it was great to see Ty and all the people that came to support him, as well as the other guys that were there. Kevin, who was at the Jets when I was there, of course, and Gil Brandt, who I have a long relationship with, and Ed Reed, who's killed us so many times, but we can put a smile on our face now because we don't have to deal with him on the field. So it was great to see all those people, and Tony as well. It's another guy that killed us. when we didn't double cover him, which was almost every play we doubled him. So, but it was great. I think our team appreciated it. We saw a lot of the history of the game, the bus and the enshrinees, and other historical things about the Hall of Fame. I think one of the great things about the Hall of Fame that they pointed out multiple times to us, which I'm not sure I fully understood, but the Hall of Fame really is a Hall of Fame for every NFL player, not just the enshrinees and the ones with the bus. So literally, I could go to 1941, go to 1941 Lions, and pull up my dad and see the team picture and see an article about him and so forth, so that their objective, and I'd say they've achieved it, is so that every family member, son or daughter, grandson or granddaughter, or whoever could actually go there, or the player themselves could go there and not just see their name, but see something about the person, pictures, article, as well as stats or whatever the case might be, regardless if the player played 1 year or 20 years in the league. So they've done a great job preserving the history of the game, and when only 1% of their memorabilia and collection is on display, then you realize how the enormity of what they have and how great and how special it is. And so it was quite a, Seaward Grange's shoulder pads, and Joe Namath's cape, and Johnny Unitas's high top shoes, and it's just it's thrilling. It really is. It's thrilling. Put it all in one place. So it was great.
Billy, you signed Tom Brady for a new deal. He's entering his 20th season. You've obviously coached him each of his seasons. Are you continuously surprised that he's been able to kind of defy father time and continue to play at a high level?
Yeah, Tom's been very consistent throughout the course of his career, and feel like we're off to a good start in training camp. We all have a long way to go, but Tom's worked hard. He's put in a lot of time, a lot of work, as he always does. He's very well prepared. So, we're looking forward to just building this through the season and continuing to get better on a daily basis.
Bill, when you take into account how many or how few snaps, live snaps, the guys will get on Thursday, how useful are these 3 days where you're going up against the other team?
They're great. I think you really identified one of the great values of this is the number of quality reps that everybody can get between the game and practice. I think throughout our entire roster, we feel very good about the opportunity we'll have to look at everybody against quality competition. And so getting experience to players who don't have experience, guys that do have experience, to do it in a controlled setting where we can get third down, red area, 2 minute, and so forth. We've done that against ourselves, but now we're seeing it against other players, another team, a different scheme, and in I'd say a little more competitive situation. So I think those are all good. It gives us a great opportunity to start to begin the process of seeing an opponent, recognizing the adjustments we need to make, making those adjustments quickly, both as coaching staff and as players and in each unit. So this is it's a great opportunity, and especially with Matt and his staff and how well I feel like we can work with them. Certainly it's gone very smooth up to this point. I expect it to continue, the cooperation and the reciprocal cooperation to make sure that everybody gets as much out of it as we can, again, individually, by unit, and as an entire team. I think the structure of it's great. They've been great with it.
Is there a sense of pride or delight that you have when you walk into a building run by two guys that used to work for you and with you?
Yeah, I don't know a lot of people in this building. Certainly, have a lot of respect for them, and wish them well. As I said, it's a great building to walk into. Period. It's just a tremendous facility, and certainly brings back a lot of memories. For me, from '76 to '77, when I was here. But that being said, the real purpose of our trip here is to improve our football team. That's what we're here for. So I don't want to get caught up in a lot of other things. They're nice and they're there, but what we're here for is to do what we need to do and help our football team get better. As I said, it's a great opportunity. We don't want to miss it.
What have been some of the keys to success for Kyle Van Noy's performing at such a high level for you?
So, I'm sorry, I missed the beginning of the question.
Keys to success for Kyle Van Noy's performance for you?
Yeah, Kyle's done a good job for us. Kyle's a versatile player. He fits well into our scheme. The scheme that he was in before, I think, was maybe not as good of a fit for him. Similar to when we got Colvin from the Bears. Sometimes some players are just fit in one situation or one scheme a little bit better than another. So Kyle's done a great job for us. He's smart. He's very instinctive. Does a good job of communication. He can call signals. We have multiple signal callers on our defense, and that's a good thing that helps with communication and adjustments. And he's made a lot of big plays for us since we've got him. I'm glad we have him. He's done a great job.
In terms of team building, how valuable is this experience to take your team on the road and help unify?
Yeah, I think it's a good opportunity. Hopefully, we'll be able to take advantage of it. It was an area we weren't very good in last year. I think there are a lot of components of that, but the bottom line was we weren't a good road team at all, and that's important in this league. You're not going to last very long, when you can't play 500 on the road or better. So hopefully we can improve on that, and this is an opportunity for us to, as I said, take some steps, get some things ironed out, start to develop a routine, and hopefully build on it. So, okay, thank you. See you out there.